Hello, take two. This is an explainer. I got a couple of questions that were worthy enough to do this once again. As always, you know, there are other better pianists, but people ask me. I have a camera. I can answer the question. So here, I hope this helps. These are a bunch of Dixieland jazz, stride piano cliches that I use for intros and to get out of tunes. These are basically all vamps. All the ones we're going to do are in C. The purpose of introductions to a tune, a couple good reasons. To tip off the audience so that by the time because if they're listening and they figure out what tune you're playing, then by the time you hit the head, they'll be listening, which is usually a good thing. Sometimes, depending on how late it is, it can be a negligible luxury. And other times, depending on the amount of whiskey, it can be a hazard. But generally you want them listening. In a combo setting, it's good to have intros because they help establish tempo. It's also good if you're playing solo and people are dancing. You know, you want to let people know, where the fuck you're gonna be at, so that they can cut a rug comfortably. You don't have to be. If you're playing solo, of course you can get into a tune any way you want. The specific question I'm answering here, let's get to that first, I guess, was I hold your hand in mine, and the question was, did I make up the introduction or what? And the answer is yes, I made it up, but no, I didn't make it up because it's such a generic thing I did. It was actually the real end of the tune were the first 8 bars I played. So we'll start with that cliche. It's a go. The run, by the way, that was the other question, is just an arpeggiated B-flat minor chord. So what that is, the trick there is it's a 4 chord. You start on the 4 chord. Some of these, if you have really hip ears, a lot of these are going to sound really cheesy. If you don't, fortunately, I was not blessed with hip ears, because hip ears are highly overrated in my opinion. You fuckers. But lots of people really love these, and these are all really good things to know and have in your toolkit. Man, you should learn them in all 12 keys and learn to do them very fast. Lots of tunes are made exclusively of these things. So this is it's almost a plagal cadence. It's 4 chord in F is B flat minor, and then F, and then F to the 6th chord D7, and then it goes 2 5 1 G minor C7, F. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say 2 5 1 and the actual Roman numerals based off of scale degrees, go get a theory book and fucking learn it. It's valuable shit. Something in that we should really go into. At any time you hit the tonic of a song and you're on your way out, you want to get out of the tune, you can always go to the major 6th chord, and so in C you'd be like C, A7, and then 2 5 1 D7 G C. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but these are vamps. Vamps have been in use since fucking music began. But vamps were originally used in Dixieland jazz, popular song for forever. Usually to either cue the singer to wait while something gets prepared. For a singer who's doing patter verses or is interacting with the audience or whatever, because they can be repeated. They're usually really short, usually 2 bars. They usually end in a turnaround, which is 2 5 1, and they can be repeated endlessly. So so there we go. We got C A7 2 5 1. That's 1 major 6 2 5 1. Go through some permutations of that. Still in C, you can do 2 D minor, E flat diminished, C over E, A7, and you can put a lot of different chords instead of that C over E, which sounds really cheesy, but for purposes of down. So it'd be 2 E flat, C, A7, and then goes 2 D, 0 5 1, bam bam bam. Anyway, begin to see how you can string them together. pretty interchangeable. That was the D minor one. Let's see what. Oh, you can do that backwards too. You can start on C, C over E, E flat diminished, D7, G7, 2 5 1. Another good one. You can start on the 4 chord. F minor, minor 4. That was pretty much all the stuff we. Oh yeah, I didn't explain that one. That's F sharp diminished. I call that one a breakdown. It's one of two of the breakdowns that are really common because Dixieland bands that are playing really fast and want to, slow down the tempo to half speed to get the room stomping. Usually they'll do some permutation of that. So it'd be F sharp minor, C to A7, F sharp minor, 6, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, you can just always insert a minor 4 chord if you want to end the tune. It sounds really cheesy. Also lots of fun. Not sure if I mentioned this, but the intro, the run, which was another question for I Hold Your Hand in Mine, was just an arpeggiated. But I think it was maybe rootless. I can't remember what the fuck I did. Okay, so there's a bunch of intros. Here's another good vamp in minor. C minor, C minor over B flat, A flat 7, G7. All of these you can repeat endlessly, and I really like them. They're lots of fun, and you should learn them in all 12 keys. They are very, very useful to have. The other great way to get into a tune, let me check the time here real quick, because I don't want to go over 10 minutes. Fucking YouTube. Oh, we got like 1 minute left. Okay, two other good ways that I like to get into. Knocked over the ashtray. Rubato, the first 8 bars, which will normally get you to the turnaround. Get you 5 chord, then you can go to the head. The other way, just use the B section. Those 8 bars are great. It'll cue the audience as to what you're playing if they're really listening, and then by the time you hit the head, it'll give you a 2-5-1 that you usually take you back to the head. And you can do those rubato or whatever. I'll play us out from Taking a Chance on Love. Trumpets blow again, all aglow again, taking a chance on love. Yeah, I slide again, about to take that. Oh, there's a good one right there too. 1 6 2 5 can be done on the 5th chord too. That's what happened right there. Down 6 of G. Use the 6th of G, of the 5 chords. In G, the 5 chord would be E minor. You can also make it E major. That's a good one. So, and that goes 2-5-1 right there too. That's an E minor, C minor, D minor, G7. So you go back to C. Learn these things. String them all together. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope it helped. Hope I'm not out of time. Damn it!